river is more than an amenity, it is a treasure. That's what Oliver Wendell Holmes said. This is actually the fundamental point that at the end become the main goal of the big picture of our community service project for Citarum River. You can see here in Indonesia, in Citarum River, there is actually a huge pollution problem, not only from the domestic waste, but also from the co-manure comes from the upper part of the stream that give a huge contribution on the pollution. It is actually what makes my partner Susiana, Prasetyo and me, Jenny Novianti, Muliarahayu, Soetedjo, from Chemical Engineering Department, Faculty of Industrial Technology, Parahyangan Catholic University, together with Chemical Engineering Student Association, try to help the co-farmers in utilization and management of the wastewater of co-manure in BATULOCENG, which is located on the upper stream of Citarum River. As we know, the farmers, almost all the farmers, throw away the manure into Citarum River. It is actually the fact that cannot be denied. And Tjioe, together with other co-farmers in BATULOCENG, are trying to give a solution by utilization and management of co-manure, not only converting it to be biogas, but also to be organic fertilizer and even a worm farming. It becomes a win-win solution for both the environmental as well as the economic factor. There is a challenge in the transportation process of the co-manure because of the location of the cow shit, which is quite far and high from the biodigester. Before, the transportation is being done manually using stroller and human force, which resulted in tremendous cost and time. That's why the piping system is deeply needed to make the transportation from the cow shit, which located far higher than the biodigester, become easier and lower in cost. Besides that, the analysis on the composition of manure and organic waste coming into the biodigester is actually deeply needed also in order to get the optimum result of the biogas production.
Ini warung di dekat sini. Nah, yang tadi yang kita lihat biogasnya, ini apinya biru ya Pak ya? Ya, lumayan bagus ya Bu ya?
Ini biogas, ini LPG.
Ya, jadi tetap ditandem lah ya, tapi lumayan lebih mengurangi lah ya beban. Iya. Iya, betul, warnanya biru tuh, saya zoom. Dan panasnya sama Bu ya, nggak ada beda ya? Bagus. Alhamdulillah. Jadi berguna ya apa yang dilakukan Pak Cece ya? Bermanfaat lah.
The method applied for this project is firstly, we conducted a survey, mapping the problem on the location, talking with the champion on this field, which is Prasetyo, and try to explore what is the problem and what kind of solution that can be done during the time and the scope of expertise that we can. Secondly, we conduct the preliminary study by measuring the distance, drawing on paper, and discussing with the local champion, Prasetyo, how to design it, which we can see here, that the design is not directly, but we should consider about the waste, which will have the problem on the piping, and we need to think about how to take it out and not disturbing the system. And the thirdly is the installation. Of course, because of the pandemic, not many students are allowed to join this project. So we really relied on the local people, and only some of the students can join and observe to see whether the implication of application has the problem. And later at the end, evaluation being conducted so that we can come again with a practical solution that can help them to have a real impact of the result from this project.
Orang Bandung itu sebagian besar sumber mata air buat kesehariannya itu dari PDAM. Sedangkan PDAM itu ngambil dari Sungai Cikapundung. Sedangkan kita di hulu peternak sapi mengeluarkan kotoran sapi, mengalirkannya ke Sungai Cikapundung. Makanya saya berpikir di situ, apa kita tidak berdosa gitu? Kita buang kotoran sungai ke Cikapundung, sedangkan sama orang Bandung itu diminum, dipakai abdas gitu.
For this project, because of the pandemic COVID-19, we can only partly fulfill the target. We managed to help them installing the pipe as well as evaluating it until the piping come into the biodigester. But the study on the biodigester and composition coming inside has not been done yet. And also there is a change in the plan, which is actually not focusing again on the fertilization production, but later on the worm production from the cow manure that has already been dried because the biogas has been taken out from it. So that is what we have done so far. Hopefully we can continue helping Prasetyo and the farmers in BATULOCENG, and hopefully this example can be applied to all the cow farms along the upper stream of CITARUM River, so that hopefully later in the future CITARUM River can be clean again and free of the cow manure such as before. Thank you.